welcome to my channel, Brandy Plans. As you guys may or may not have noticed, I have been away for quite a while. I went on a Mexican holiday. I had the time of my life. I went with me and my friend, and then we met up with my other friend and her husband to crash her sister's wedding. That's right. You heard me correctly. We we just happened to be strategically at the same resort at the same time as my friend's sister's wedding. We just kind of used it as an excuse to go down to Mexico and for us all to kind of get together. The sister was lovely. We did not go to the wedding or anything, but she did invite us to the wedding dance after, which is kind of funny. But yes, anyway, we had a really good time. It was a much needed break. And I got to relax. I was not with my family. It was, really relaxing, but at the same time athletic, which I'll explain totally in another video. But yes, so I am back, which is why I actually have two plan with me's. This is me catching up, and then I'm doing, so this plan with me is last week plus this current week that we're currently in, and then in a couple days I will have the video of, because I like to pre-plan, so I actually like do my plan with me's for the week in advance. So on Sunday you're going to see the upcoming week, and then I'll be back on track. So I am just a little bit behind in my planning because again I was away and I didn't pre-plan all the way past when I was going to be back because I just honestly didn't have time. I'm using this kit from Wilson Wild Designs. This is, of course, a really cute April gnome kit. I'm using glitter headers. These are real glitter headers from Rose Colored Days. I'm almost positive she does not have these in the shop anymore because I have looked, because I do really love them. And I just don't think they're very popular anymore. Like, in fact, I think I might be the only person that still uses them. So once they're gone, I'm pretty sure they're gone. It's just like the overlay tapes. Everybody had overlay tapes for the longest time, and now nobody has them because, of course, they don't sell. But I still use them. So, I don't know if I'm just like old school planner still, and I haven't jumped on. I've kind of jumped on the new trains in a little ways, but in the other ways, not so much. So, yeah, so I still do all the things like I normally used to do. I haven't really changed up my planning style just because it actually seems to really work for me and I really like it. So as long as the wheel's not broken, I don't want to mess with it. So this is my 52 weeks of gnome planner. I am doing... my kids' question planner is what the gnome planner is. So I ask them a question a day and then they make answers, but we actually do a month at a time. So I will ask them all the questions for the entire month and then write their answers. So they just sit with me and we have like a little one-to-one session for a bit. I've been really enjoying this. My kids really love doing this. They love the question planner is what they ask. They ask when it's time to do their questions. So that's why I think it's really cute. I did try to kind of color block a little bit in this planner, but I didn't have enough boxes in the proper colors, but it did kind of turn out really cute, some of the color blocking sections, so I thought that looked really neat. I don't usually do any color blocking or anything like that. In the sidebars, I always leave like 3 extra boxes for the kids to answer any big questions or to tell me what they want to be when they grow up. Sometimes the answers are always the same, and that's totally fine, but sometimes they're not. So, yeah, they surprise me. Sometimes my kids surprise me in their answers, and I never quite know where they're going to go or what they're going to say, but I guess that's part of the reason why we have one of these fun little planners. I already have my next 52 weeks planner planned out, for next year. So I'm already been buying kits and stuff for that. I'm like super excited, for that planner as well. I've managed to locate, I'm pretty sure I have all the kits I need for this planner, for my gnomes. I do need I think I need 1 or 2 fall kits left though. And I'll be honest, summer kits are a little hard to find for gnomes, just as an aside. They tend to be like more holiday centric, I guess, right? Like Christmas, Easter, that kind of stuff. So sometimes it's hard. Anyway, this is how this layout looked. I think it turned out really, really cute. And then this is the week we are currently in. And again, I'm behind. This is from Caffeine Queens. I get a lot of my gnome sticker sheets and kits from Caffeine Queens. She's got tons of like gnome kits. Now, there are lots and lots and lots and lots of shops that have gnome deco, but don't necessarily have gnome kits. So, I don't mind using the gnome deco. I have definitely done it in the past. I just have to be careful that I make sure I have enough functionals, which I do. I have tons of functionals. I have all my functionals from Pinnacle Sticker Co., who you guys know I PR for and love, as well as Sarah, the shop owner, destashed a ton of her functionals to me, which I am so blessed and lucky that I call her a friend and that she has done that for me. It's awesome. So yeah. Anyway, so I went down to Mexico for 10 days. I had to drive to the airport though, which I live very high north Alberta, and I had to drive to the south Alberta. So that was a 10-hour car ride. And I know everybody's like, why would you do that to yourself? You get used to the driving, and I know that sounds silly, but it really is true. When you have to drive everywhere, particularly when you come from a place like Canada where everything is like long distance to each other, and you truly do get used to the driving of the long distances. If you had said that to me before I moved up here, I would be like, you're crazy. But it really is true. You do get used to the driving. So anyway, I actually listened to an audiobook is what I do when I drive. So I was listening to an audiobook and managed to get the entire audiobook done complete. I highly, highly recommend it if you guys ever have a chance. It's called The Thursday Murder Club. It is about 4 retirees who like to solve a murder. It's a British novel. It is fabulous. If you like cozy murder mysteries, I highly recommend it. I am currently listening to the second one in the series. So just as an aside, that's another side. But yeah, so I drove down to meet my friend. My friend Jen is the one who I went on holiday with. We are both nurses. And it was fabulous. She, as a treat, we had to get up at some god-only early to get to the plane. I think we had to wake up at 3 a.m. to get on the plane or something. I don't recommend that. Don't have to be at the airport too early. Early. It was early, people. So, yeah, she upgraded our seats to first class. Now, I don't know if you have ever flown first class. If you've never flown first class, it is effing worth it. It is worth every stinking penny. I had no idea. I did not know what I was missing. I did not know that this was a thing. I think she had upgraded her seat once before, and then once she had done it, she's like, I don't know. She's like, I might be ruined forever. I might have to do this every time. And I actually get it. I 100% get why people book first class seats. I get why they pay the extra money. I think I am fully entranced. Like, I'm not sure if I can fly economy now. And I know that sounds ridiculous and that is such a first world problem, but it was amazing. Like, I mean, amazing. There's only 2 seats in the row instead of 3 seats. So there was no, like, fighting to get your seatbelt on. Your bum going into the next person's seat. There was none of that. It was the most amazing ride. Free food, free drinks. I had mimosas on the way down to Mexico. I'm like, this is literally the best thing that has ever happened to me. She has changed my life in so many good ways. I will talk more about my adventures in Mexico and all my Plan With Me's coming up, so be sure to stay tuned. As always, I really appreciate you guys sticking around and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this Plan With Me. If you did, could you please do me a favor and just click like and subscribe? Tell your friends as always. And I will see you in the next Plan With Me. With all my other wacky stories. But yes, Mexico, first class airline, only way to go. All right, I'll see you next time.